Good morning. Here's another short, maybe around 15-minute stretch session. And just like in the last video that I did, I explained that I like to have an intention, a thought behind, what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, or something that empowers me. I love words, powerful words. They say a lot, yet we don't have to talk a lot. So power word for today, or like affirmation, is the word believe. So belief is just for me probably one of my most important words, because it means that I know that I'm part of something bigger than just me, just myself. And for everyone that can be in a different way. For me, belief is connection with God, connection with my faith. For other people, it might be connection with the universe, with nature, with, I don't know, Buddha or whatever. And it doesn't really matter. The fact is that we are here on this earth and we are all part of something bigger. And we're all connected, all little energies that in some sort of a way all have a connection. And today's stretching session is mostly about lower back and glutes, hips, just making you feel really good without having to get up and standing. So let's start seated. Our legs are crossed normally. If you are not so flexible, you could always have your legs be a little bit more up, and that's also good. Inhale, roll the shoulders gently back, one at a time. You can close your eyes, or you can just keep your eyes open, but try to focus on the sensation that this brings in your body. It loosens up your shoulders. Then come forward, same thing. So I'm just rolling the shoulders forward, just kind of like getting rid of the cobwebs around our shoulder blades and our neck. Necks can be stiff, especially if you're someone that worries a lot. Last one. Good, then lift the shoulders up, make a lot of tension, and then drop them. Inhale, lift up. 2 more. Last one. From here, inhale, your left arm goes up, pick it up on the outside of the head, and then drop your head towards your shoulder. You're trying to keep your head in line with the body. You keep your sit bones down, grounded. And you feel a nice stretch on the side of your neck. The opposite arm can walk out a little bit and make that stretch a little bit bigger. Just relax, soften your shoulders, your facial expressions, your jaw, your tongue. And let this beautiful neck stretch bring you some relief and some energy. Come back to the center. We're going to do the same on the other side. Your other arm goes up and over. Pick up the side of your head, gently bring it down towards the opposite shoulder, and then walk the arms out. So you might feel a big stretch in the whole arm, even bicep, inside of the elbow, going towards the front of your arm. Inhale here, exhale, bring both arms up, and then twist over towards your right, lift up tall. Look back, and if you can try to bring the back arm down towards your quadricep. If you can't get there, that's okay. We're not competing here, we're not having to do everything perfect. You're already perfectly imperfect. It's just one breath at a time, believing that you can get better, believing that things that are difficult in your life will get better and are here to teach you something. Inhale, come back, bring the arms up, and then go over to the other side. Lift up, always lengthen, turn the head, grab with your opposite hand your quadricep, or maybe just behind your back. Soften the shoulders, so be aware of how your body is positioned. Are you hanging over? Then come back to the center. Soften your shoulder, lengthen the back of the neck. Look back and let your shoulders dissolve. When I change the way I look at things, the things you look at change. It's believing that it's possible to achieve your goals, to get better, to get that job, to solve a relationship. Back to the center. Inhale here, exhale, beautiful. So a lot of these moves are also really good for digestion, and that's also an important part of feeling good, yeah? So if your digestion goes well, you can get rid of toxins and therefore you will get more energy and feel better. So we're gonna do puppy pose. Puppy pose, the knees are over the hips, and depending on the flexibility of your back, maybe this is as far as you can go, but little by little you're gonna try to bring the arms down, resting the head on the floor, keeping your arms straight, or if you would like to go a little bit deeper in your upper body stretch while you're working on digestion, you could take your hands and place them behind your head and get a bigger stretch in your tricep, the back of your arm, your upper back, shoulders. Breathe in and out. And on your exhale, soften your jaw, your forehead, and let everything that does not serve you melt down towards the floor. And let Mother Earth take away anything at all that might be negative, stressful, confusing. And then inhale faith. Inhale the belief, the knowing that even though you don't know yet how, things will work out. Straighten the arms up. Inhale here, exhale, get into a big cat position, rounding the back. Chin is in. Exhale, cow. Again. One more time. Beautiful. Come on over to your back. You're gonna come onto your back. And then bring your knees in towards your chest first. You're gonna give yourself a big hug of self-love. Swaying side to side, releasing any tension in your lower back. Notice if you're tensing your shoulders, and then lovingly, without judging, let the shoulders release. Inhale here. Exhale. I'm going to do another exercise that is great for digestion. Normally we would keep these a little bit longer, but we're making it into a shorter term stretch. So this is happy baby. Your heels are right over your knees. If you can't get to the foot, then that's totally fine. Then you can hold on to the legs here, here, and then try to get the knees as far as you can down towards the mat. Wiggling side to side, releasing any tension there might be. And then you're going to stay in this position with your right leg, but your left foot is going to go down, and maybe that leg can straighten out. I'm going to bring this knee in towards our chest. Hug yourself one more time. Your left arm is going to take your right knee over towards the left. And the arms are parallel. I want both shoulders to be on the floor. So if you notice that shoulders are coming off the mat, you just need to bring the knee up a little bit more. Now, with your eyes closed, try to think of your top hip and try to draw it away from your spine. So you're drawing it down and you're lengthening the side of your spine while you're lifting up the underneath. Relax. This is another one of helping digestion while stretching your lower back, stretching your hip in a gentle way, your glute. Back to the center. Bring this knee in one more time. And then straighten the leg out. Maybe you are bent, that's okay. Maybe you can straighten the leg all the way. Maybe you need a little bit more support. All of those options are good. Soften the shoulder, bring the chin in, and try to bring yourself closer towards the leg. The bottom leg is going to place itself foot on the floor, bring it down, and then place this foot on top of the knee, not on the knee, quadriceps. Let the opposite knee, so the one on top, let it
try to relax down. This already is a glute stretch. Then with your arms parallel, you're going to bring this foot, the top foot, down towards the floor. And this might be your position if you're very stiff. Maybe you can let that knee drop down a little bit. And maybe for some of you, you could pick up the foot, bring it up higher, and then let that knee fall out and away. Yeah, so this is a very beautiful, great stretch for your hips, for your glutes. It also releases your hip flexors, which can be very tight at times, especially when you go through hormonal changes or you're just, you're a runner, biker, it's always enclosed. Inhale here, exhale, straighten the bottom leg out, and then take with your foot the top leg, come onto your side, and then pull the leg backwards for a quadricep stretch. You can let your head rest, you can go here, whatever feels good. Three, two, one. And then come back to the center. We're going to do all on the other side. So bring your knees in, you can hug yourself. You're going to go into happy baby. Wiggling a little bit side to side, letting the back relax. And then you keep your hand connected to your left foot or your left shin, but the other leg is going to go straight. And this knee is going to come in. You're going to give yourself a big hug. We're going to prepare for spine twist. Hand on the outside of the knee, twist, look towards the opposite side. And then try to bring this hip down so that your back is longer and you're lifting up from underneath. Beautiful. Just close your eyes. What do you believe in? There's no right or wrongs. But I think believing in something bigger than yourself, something that we can all be connected to, is definitely something that makes life just a little easier, a little bit more beautiful. There might be 1,000 things going on in your life right now. But right here on your mat, in your safe spot, everything is okay. So put your worries aside and just really immerse yourself in this beautiful feeling. Come back to the center. Bring the knee in, straighten the leg up. You're going to pull it in. You could be bent, that's all good. You're going to come up. And then this foot is going to place itself down. Almost done. Finishing this series. Come with the knee down. See if you can push the knee down and just kind of like feel how that releases a little bit. Your hip flexor, your glute arms. Go wide. And then the same as on the other side. Top foot is going to go down to the floor. And maybe this is where you can go. That's fine. That's totally fine. Maybe you can bring the knee a little bit lower. Or maybe you opt for bringing the foot into your groining and let the knee fall down more. Your arms wide. It's kind of like position of surrender. So if you believe in something bigger than yourself, whatever it is, like in my case, I know that I am not in charge. A greater force, a way greater force is in charge and can deal with all of my struggles, is alongside me, and I don't know where to go. It's very comforting, it's very calming. What do you believe in? Bring the knee back in, both of them. And then roll back up. You're going to come back to the same position as you were in. Roll the shoulders back. Beautiful.
Inhale, arms up. Inhale, light, love, trust, hands in front of your heart. Let go of worry, doubt, fear, anything that keeps you back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. We finish off with some tapping, just some little massage on the face and also on the chest. We're going to start with just tapping in a way that you're just trying to calm down your nervous system. So you can go here, you can stay in one spot. Maybe you want to go up and down. I like to go moving around a little. But if I feel like there's a certain part that is really tensed emotionally, anxiety-wise, then I might stay on it a little bit. And you can go up from your chest up to your neck maybe, and then start to go into the sides. And then close your eyes. And I use it for just, maybe I'm worried about something. So let's say, oh my gosh, I don't know if we can pay all our bills. What if we can't, and the kids can't do the things that they need to do school-wise or sport-wise? What if we can't, go on a trip to visit family? What if, my job is not going good enough? What if? So, and then I start to feel more relaxed and I say, of course I can pay all my bills. I don't have to worry about stuff in the future. I'm focused and committed. I'm present in this moment. In this moment, there is no problems. You keep going. The kids are gonna flourish. My job is gonna expand. And we can pay all our bills in ease. So slowly, by doing this, you start to relax. You start to look at things from the outside, not so much being in that fear, but you're looking at it from above or below or aside, and you realize, out of my hands, I'm protected, I'm guided, part of something bigger. Stop in front of your forehead and then just kind of like tap as if you're playing a piano. It's really relaxing for your face, neck, chest. Beautiful. And then you're going to put your hands together to make them really, really warm. And I want you to put the hands over your eyes. Just notice that heat. Soften the shoulders. Slowly open your eyes, open your hands, bring the arms up, reach as far as you can, place the hands back on your knees. Remember, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. 90% what happens to us is how we react to the thing. Only 10% is the real thing that happens, and it's often out of our control. But we do have control over how we respond to it. We can either choose love, we can choose fear, right? It's up to you. Hope to see you again in class soon. I hope that you will feel more relaxed, calm, and kind of like a sensation of it's gonna be okay, right? Anything that is going on in my life, I'm not really in charge. I'm in charge of my reactions, but I'm being protected and guided.